In the heart of Pretoria, South Africa, a boy was born who would one day reshape the world. Elon Musk entered the world on June 28, 1971, into a household filled with intellect, curiosity, and ambition. His mother, May Musk, was a model and dietitian, known for her poise and determination. His father, Elon Musk, was an engineer, a man fascinated by machines and the possibilities of creation. But Elon was different. Even as a child, his mind worked in ways most adults could hardly comprehend. At the age of 10, Elon devoured Encyclopedia Britannica cover to cover. He was fascinated by space, computers, and the inner workings of machines. While other children played outside, he was experimenting with chemistry sets, dismantling household electronics, and imagining what the world could be if boundaries didn't exist. It wasn't just curiosity that defined him, it was relentless persistence. A math problem that stumped his classmates would become a puzzle for him to solve for hours. Hours turned into days. He wasn't content until he had unraveled the truth behind it, often teaching himself concepts far beyond his age. By the age of 12, he had already created and sold his first video game, a space-themed game called Blaster. He earned $500, but for Elon, it wasn't about money. It was about possibility, the joy of creation, of taking an idea in his head and turning it into reality. His childhood, however, wasn't without struggle. Musk faced bullying at school, intense social isolation, and a sense of being misunderstood. Some called him eccentric, he called it curiosity. Others mocked his ideas, he called them experiments. In every challenge, he found a lesson. In every failure, a spark of resilience. At 17, Musk made a decision that would set the trajectory of his life. He left South Africa for Canada, seeking freedom, opportunity, and a path to the United States, the land where innovation thrived and audacity was rewarded. In Canada, he attended Queen's University in Ontario, where he discovered the power of networking, collaboration, and thinking differently from the status quo. After 2 years, he transferred to the University of Pennsylvania, earning degrees in both economics and physics. It was a combination of disciplines that would later define his approach to business and innovation, logical reasoning paired with a deep understanding of value creation. Musk's early career was anything but linear. He moved to Silicon Valley during the internet boom, co-founding Zip2, a company that provided business directories and maps for newspapers. At the time, it seemed like a small idea, just software for newspapers. But Musk saw something bigger, the potential to reshape industries using technology. In 1999, Zip2 was sold to Compaq for nearly $300 million. Musk, then in his late 20s, walked away with a fortune, but he wasn't done. With his newfound capital, Musk set his sights on a grander challenge, revolutionizing online payments. He co-founded X.com, which eventually became PayPal, a company that transformed how people send money online. Many doubted him. Competitors laughed. Yet, Musk's vision was clear: financial transactions shouldn't be complicated, they should be fast, secure, and accessible to everyone, everywhere. In 2002, PayPal was sold to eBay for $1.5 billion. Musk personally received $180 million. But again, it wasn't the money that defined him, it was the freedom to pursue bigger dreams. Dreams that extended far beyond Earth, far beyond conventional industries, far beyond anything most people dared to imagine. With the money and experience from PayPal, Musk could have chosen comfort. He could have settled into the life of a tech millionaire. But that wasn't him. Instead, he looked at the world's most pressing problems: climate change, the stagnation of space exploration, the future of humanity itself. He asked questions few dared to ask. What would it take to make humanity multiplanetary? How can we reduce our dependence on fossil fuels? What innovations could fundamentally change human life for the better? From these questions, Musk began his journey into Tesla, SpaceX, and later, ventures like Neuralink and the Boring Company. Each project was audacious, risky, and controversial. Musk invested not just money, but time, energy, and personal reputation. Rockets exploded. Factories faced delays. Critics called him reckless. Yet he persisted, driven by the vision of creating a future that most couldn't yet see. Musk's story is one of resilience. It is a testament to the power of relentless curiosity and unyielding ambition. He demonstrates that failure is not the opposite of success, it is an essential part of it. Every setback, from early Zip-2 struggles to SpaceX rocket failures, shaped the man who would come to redefine entire industries. The rise of Elon Musk is more than a biography, it's a story about vision, persistence, and daring to dream bigger than the world allows. It is the story of a boy from Pretoria who refused to accept limits and built a life that challenges us all to think beyond what is, and imagine what could be. This is only the beginning. The journey of Elon Musk has only just begun, and the world is about to witness a vision unlike any other. Elon Musk is not just an inventor or entrepreneur, he is a master of perception. While most CEOs rely on expensive advertising campaigns, focus groups, and conventional marketing strategies, Musk relies on something far more powerful: human psychology. At the core of Musk's approach is a simple, yet profound principle: people don't buy products, they buy stories, dreams, and visions of the future. Take the Tesla Model S, for example. When it was first unveiled in 2009, the world had never seen an electric car that looked this sleek, performed this fast, or promised a vision of a sustainable future. Yet, most of the vehicles hadn't even been produced. Musk didn't rely on traditional advertising. Instead, he created a story, a narrative of innovation, ambition, and possibility, and invited the world to participate. Pre-orders flooded in. Millions of dollars in revenue were generated before a single car hit the road. The lesson was clear: if you can make people believe in the vision, the product almost sells itself. Elon Musk's true genius lies in his mastery of social media. While most CEOs shy away from public platforms, Musk embraces them. His tweets can move markets, create memes, spark debates, and generate global headlines, all in a single morning. In 2020, Musk tweeted about Tesla stock and Bitcoin, instantly causing price fluctuations. While critics labeled his posts reckless, Musk understood that attention is the most valuable currency in the modern world. But it's not just controversy. Musk uses social media to humanize his companies, share progress, and create excitement around upcoming projects. Fans feel involved in the journey, as if they are part of SpaceX's next rocket launch, Tesla's next car design, or Neuralink's latest breakthrough. This is no accident. Musk knows that the public doesn't just buy products, they buy a story they can be part of. His social media strategy builds loyalty, hype, and even a cult-like following around his ventures. Musk has perfected the art of anticipation. Before the Tesla Cybertruck was built, Musk unveiled a futuristic design that stunned the world. Critics called it strange, media outlets laughed, yet thousands of people lined up months before production began to reserve a vehicle. SpaceX used a similar tactic with Starship. Long before the rockets could fly to Mars, Musk shared renderings, animations, and bold projections. People didn't just watch, they imagined themselves witnessing humanity's first multiplanetary steps. This is a key principle in Musk's marketing: curiosity and suspense. By teasing innovations years ahead of production, Musk keeps the public engaged, builds excitement, and ensures that the product launch becomes a global event. Musk doesn't just sell products. He sells visions of the future. Tesla isn't merely a car, it represents a world without fossil fuels. SpaceX isn't just a rocket company, it embodies the dream of making humans multiplanetary. Fans don't just buy cars, rocket tickets, or internet service, they become evangelists, spreading the message, creating viral content, and recruiting more believers into Musk's mission. This approach creates an unparalleled loyalty loop. Every launch, tweet, or announcement fuels excitement. The community shares it, amplifying it further, creating a self-sustaining cycle of hype and engagement. Musk also knows that controversy drives attention. His unconventional statements, bold predictions, and even playful provocations generate free publicity and keep the world focused on him and his companies. From calling a rescue diver a pedo guy during the Thai cave rescue controversy, to tweets about Dogecoin, Musk embraces polarizing opinions. Critics call it reckless, Musk calls it strategic visibility. Every misstep, every bold statement, every viral moment reinforces his relevance. In an age of information overload, Musk ensures he and his companies are never forgotten. Musk's marketing genius isn't just in messaging, it's in building products that speak for themselves. A Tesla driving autonomously on a highway, a Falcon 9 rocket landing vertically, or Neuralink demonstrating brain-computer interfaces, these innovations create their own headlines. Musk understands that visibility follows value. By pushing technological boundaries, he guarantees that the media and public will pay attention, creating a feedback loop where innovation itself markets the company. By combining suspense, social media mastery, controversy, and innovation, Musk has built what can only be described as a cult of innovation. People don't just follow him, they believe in him. They celebrate failures as learning moments, cheer milestones as historic events, and share his vision with a global audience. Few CEOs in history have commanded this level of attention and loyalty. It's not just the products, it's the human story, the struggle, the audacity, and the dream that Musk embodies. Elon Musk's marketing genius is a blend of psychology, storytelling, and vision. He has taught the world that in the modern age, perception, narrative, and engagement can be as powerful as the product itself. Musk has redefined what it means to market a vision. He shows us that success is not just about creating the future, it's about making the world care about it. In every tweet, every launch, and every unveiling, Musk doesn't just sell technology, he sells hope, ambition, and possibility. And in doing so, he ensures that the world isn't just watching, it's participating. Every follower, every fan, every skeptic is part of the story. This is the psychology of Elon Musk's marketing, bold, fearless, and profoundly human. Elon Musk is not content with incremental change. He doesn't innovate to improve what already exists, he innovates to redefine entire industries. From the moment he entered Silicon Valley, Musk has approached problems with a single-minded philosophy: nothing is impossible if approached from first principles. First principles thinking is the cornerstone of Musk's approach. Instead of accepting assumptions, he breaks problems down to their most fundamental truths and builds solutions from the ground up. This mindset drives his ventures, whether designing electric cars, reusable rockets, or neural interfaces. It's why he tackles challenges that others deem too risky, too costly, or too ambitious. In 2004, Musk joined Tesla Motors, a fledgling electric vehicle startup. Most investors were skeptical. Electric cars, they said, were impractical. Battery costs were high. Consumers wouldn't embrace them. But Musk saw a bigger picture: sustainable energy was not optional, it was inevitable. The Tesla Roadster proved that electric cars could be exciting. It wasn't just about emissions, it was about performance, design, and aspiration. He invested millions of his own money, often risking personal bankruptcy to keep the company afloat during critical moments. The launch of the Model S marked a turning point. It was more than a car, it was a statement. Luxury, innovation, and sustainability could coexist. Competitors, forced to pivot, scrambled to catch up, while Tesla grew from a startup into an industry leader, reshaping the automotive landscape forever. Musk's ambition didn't stop on Earth. In 2002, he founded SpaceX with a mission that seemed almost unfathomable: to make humans a multiplanetary species. Space travel had been the domain of governments, and Musk faced immediate skepticism. "You'll fail," critics said. It's impossible. The first 3 Falcon 1 rockets failed. Thousands of engineers worked tirelessly, yet the rockets wouldn't reach orbit. Musk poured his own fortune into these failures, risking everything he had earned from PayPal and Tesla. But on the 4th attempt, Falcon 1 soared into orbit. SpaceX had achieved what many thought impossible, privately launching a liquid-fueled rocket into orbit. From there, the company grew, culminating in the Falcon 9 and Starship programs, rockets that could land themselves, drastically reducing the cost of space travel. Musk's vision is audacious. Mars colonization is not a dream, it's a goal with a roadmap, a series of calculated risks, and a relentless pursuit of innovation. Musk embraces failure as a tool rather than a setback. Every rocket that explodes, every prototype that fails, every production delay teaches lessons no textbook ever could. He famously said, "Failure is an option here. If things are not failing, you are not innovating enough." At Tesla, production hell tested him repeatedly. The Model 3 faced delays, supply chain issues, and public criticism. Yet Musk pushed forward, sleeping on factory floors, personally supervising assembly lines, and solving problems in real time. SpaceX, too, faced catastrophic failures. But each explosion was a lesson, each setback a stepping stone toward mastery. Musk's brilliance is not just technical knowledge, it's resilience in the face of repeated adversity. Musk's drive to innovate spans far beyond cars and rockets. With Neuralink, he explores the human brain, seeking to enhance cognitive function, treat neurological disorders, and ultimately bridge humans with AI. Critics call it science fiction, Musk calls it necessity. With the Boring Company, Musk tackles urban congestion. He envisions a network of underground tunnels, moving cars at high speeds to reduce traffic and pollution. His ventures share a common thread: they are solutions to problems most people accept as unsolvable. What sets Musk apart is the intersection of vision and persistence. Many innovators are imaginative, many entrepreneurs are persistent. Musk combines both at an extreme. He imagines futures that seem impossible, then engineers them into reality. He invests personal fortune, takes public risks, and challenges norms that others accept without question. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. This philosophy fuels every innovation. From the electric car revolution to reusable rockets, Musk demonstrates that audacity is the engine of progress. Elon Musk's story of innovation is a story of courage, persistence, and imagination. He pushes boundaries where others see walls. He turns failures into lessons and visions into reality. In a world that often values comfort over risk, Musk reminds us that true innovation requires boldness, sacrifice, and relentless curiosity. This is the man who refuses to accept limits, who dreams of electric skies, reusable rockets, and a multiplanetary future. Elon Musk doesn't just imagine the future, he builds it, one audacious idea at a time. Elon Musk is not just a visionary, he is a leader defined by action, intensity, and unrelenting standards. Many CEOs sit in offices making decisions from a distance. Musk walks the factory floors, climbs into test vehicles, and observes rocket assembly firsthand. His leadership is hands-on, immersive, and deeply personal. Musk's work ethic is legendary. He is known to work 80 to 100 hours a week, often sleeping in the Tesla factory or the SpaceX assembly room. While many would consider this extreme, Musk believes that leaders lead by example. He once said, "If you're trying to create a company, it's like baking a cake. You have to have all the ingredients in the right proportion. And most importantly, you have to spend the time baking the cake." For Musk, shortcuts and complacency are unacceptable. Every prototype, every line of code, every rocket launch must be scrutinized to the smallest detail. Perfection is not a goal, it is a requirement. At the heart of Musk's leadership is vision. Every company he runs, every project he undertakes, begins with a future he believes is possible, even when the world doubts him. Tesla is not merely a car company. SpaceX is not just a rocket company. Neuralink is not simply a neuroscience lab. Each is a step towards solving humanity's greatest challenges: climate change, multiplanetary survival, and human enhancement. His teams know this vision intimately. They are inspired not by salaries alone, but by purpose, possibility, and the opportunity to be part of history. Vision is Musk's North Star. It guides decisions, fuels innovation, and motivates his employees to endure long hours, relentless challenges, and seemingly impossible deadlines. Musk's leadership is often described as intense, demanding, and sometimes controversial. He sets high expectations and tolerates no mediocrity. Employees have described working with him as grueling but exhilarating. He challenges assumptions, questions conventional wisdom, and pushes his teams to do what others consider impossible. When Tesla faced the production hell of the Model 3, Musk didn't merely monitor progress. He slept on the factory floor, solved problems in real time, and personally coached engineers to overcome bottlenecks. This intensity isn't about control alone. It's about instilling a culture of excellence, where every person takes ownership of their role and strives for perfection. Musk's leadership is inseparable from risk. He invests not only time and energy but also his personal fortune into his ventures. During the early years of Tesla and SpaceX, Musk risked bankruptcy multiple times. In 2008, both companies faced existential threats. Musk had invested virtually all of his $180 million PayPal fortune. Failure would mean financial ruin. Yet, Musk persisted. He worked tirelessly, convinced his teams, and found ways to overcome seemingly insurmountable obstacles. His leadership demonstrates that true innovation demands courage, and great leaders are willing to stake everything on their vision. Musk is not a distant strategist. He is a hands-on problem solver. He doesn't just delegate, he immerses himself in the details, from the physics of rocket propulsion to the ergonomics of car interiors. He believes that understanding every layer of a project is critical to leadership. Only by knowing the minutiae can one make bold decisions and anticipate problems before they arise. This approach fosters respect among employees. They see a leader who is equally committed, equally exhausted, and equally relentless. It also accelerates problem-solving, innovation, and efficiency, allowing Musk's companies to achieve breakthroughs faster than competitors. Leadership for Musk is not about authority, it's about inspiring purpose. Employees, investors, and followers alike are motivated not by titles, paychecks, or prestige, but by the opportunity to make history. Tesla employees work long nights to produce vehicles that help fight climate change. SpaceX engineers perfect rockets that could one day carry humanity to Mars. Neuralink researchers explore uncharted frontiers of the human brain. Musk's leadership is proof that people will endure extraordinary effort when they believe in something larger than themselves. He doesn't just lead companies, he leads movements. Every decision Musk makes is tied to a larger vision. He asks himself not just, can we succeed, but, does this move humanity forward? This perspective drives every innovation, every risk, and every late-night decision. It is why Tesla challenged the automotive industry, why SpaceX defied the space monopoly, and why Musk continues to push boundaries in energy, transportation, and human technology. Musk's leadership style may be extreme, intense, and controversial, but it works. It produces results, inspires loyalty, and transforms industries. He shows that vision paired with relentless action and personal accountability is the hallmark of transformational leadership. Elon Musk is more than a CEO. He is a visionary leader who combines audacious ideas, relentless work ethic, and hands-on involvement. He inspires, challenges, and demands excellence, not for ego, but for the belief that humanity can achieve what others consider impossible. Leadership, for Musk, is sacrifice, intensity, and unwavering commitment to a future he believes in. It is this combination of vision and action that has allowed him to build companies that do not simply succeed, but redefine industries and shape the world. In Musk's world, boundaries are meant to be broken, and limits are meant to be challenged. His story of leadership is not just a biography, it is a blueprint for anyone who dreams of changing the world. Great vision often comes with great scrutiny. Elon Musk is no stranger to controversy. In fact, it seems almost inseparable from his story. Every bold idea, every audacious risk, every tweet carries consequences, some expected, some explosive. Musk's career is a study in contrasts. On one hand, he is celebrated as a visionary reshaping industries. On the other, he is criticized for impulsive statements, unconventional management, and polarizing behavior. These controversies are not just distractions, they are part of the complex narrative of innovation, the price of challenging the world. In 2018, Musk tweeted that he was considering taking Tesla private at $420 per share and had funding secured. The stock soared, and the world watched in astonishment. Investors celebrated, journalists scrambled, and regulators took notice. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, eventually sued Musk for misleading investors. He settled the case, stepping down as Tesla chairman temporarily and paying fines. Critics called the move reckless, Musk called it bold. The episode revealed something crucial: Musk understands the power of perception and timing, but sometimes pushes the line between innovation and provocation. Social media amplifies everything Musk does. A single tweet can cause a cryptocurrency spike, tank stock prices, or create viral memes. For Musk, controversy is a double-edged sword, a risk he navigates to maintain visibility and hype, even at the cost of criticism. Musk has never been a CEO who conforms to expectations of decorum. He speaks his mind, often challenging critics, competitors, and even regulators. From mocking analysts to calling detractors names online, Musk's blunt style has both enraged and fascinated the public. Some of his statements sparked backlash. Calling a British cave rescuer a pedo guy during the Thai cave rescue controversy. Tweets about the COVID-19 pandemic, which drew criticism for downplaying risks. Public disagreements with unions and employees over working conditions. These moments, while controversial, reveal Musk's philosophy: he prioritizes vision and action over approval. Musk doesn't lead for popularity, he leads for progress, innovation, and results, even if it angers the world. Musk's leadership style, while effective, can create intense pressure. Employees have described Tesla and SpaceX as environments of high stress and extreme demands. Long hours, rapid production deadlines, and Musk's high expectations can lead to burnout. Critics question whether this intensity is sustainable, while supporters argue that extraordinary outcomes require extraordinary effort. Musk himself has acknowledged the challenges. If something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are against you. The result is a culture that produces breakthroughs, like reusable rockets, record-setting electric car production, and revolutionary energy products, but at a cost of personal strain for those involved. Every Musk project is under a global microscope. When rockets fail, cars catch fire, or experiments falter, the world reacts instantly. Headlines are unforgiving, social media magnifies criticism, and public perception can swing wildly within hours. Musk has learned to navigate this scrutiny strategically. He leverages media attention to highlight achievements, control narratives, and maintain focus on his vision. Controversy becomes a tool, keeping the world engaged, attentive, and invested in Musk's ventures. In a way, Musk thrives on scrutiny. He understands that innovation attracts skepticism, and bold ideas are rarely embraced immediately. Despite the controversies, Musk continues to advance his vision with remarkable effectiveness. Failures, criticism, and backlash have not deterred him, they have sharpened his strategy, refined his products, and strengthened his resolve. Musk turns obstacles into opportunities for attention and engagement. A Tesla delay isn't just a setback, it's an opportunity to showcase improvements. A failed rocket is not a disaster, it is a lesson and a spectacle that captures global attention when the next launch succeeds. By reframing setbacks and criticism, Musk creates a narrative of resilience, risk, and triumph that inspires both followers and investors. Elon Musk's controversies are part of his story. They humanize him, amplify his visibility, and highlight the stakes of his ventures. He demonstrates that visionary leadership is rarely tidy or universally popular. Musk's life reminds us that risk and criticism are inseparable from audacious goals. To change industries, to push humanity forward, to challenge norms, one must be willing to face skepticism, backlash, and even ridicule. His critics may focus on tweets, statements, or unconventional behavior. But his supporters see a man willing to bet everything on ideas that could change the world, unafraid of failure, and unashamed of controversy. The price of greatness is scrutiny. The path of innovation is littered with criticism. Elon Musk embraces both, navigating the storms of public opinion with the same audacity he applies to rockets, electric cars, and neural technology. His controversies are not detractions, they are a testament to boldness, audacity, and a relentless pursuit of vision. Musk teaches us that to dream big, to innovate beyond the ordinary, and to push the limits of possibility, one must accept the world's judgment without losing focus. In the end, the story of Elon Musk is not just about success. It is about risk, resilience, and the courage to challenge the world, and endure the consequences. Elon Musk is a man driven not only by the present, but by the future of humanity itself. While many entrepreneurs focus on quarterly profits or market share, Musk's vision spans decades, sometimes centuries. He doesn't merely ask, what will sell? He asks, what must be done to secure the survival and advancement of humankind? This future-focused mindset informs every project Musk undertakes. From reusable rockets to artificial intelligence, from sustainable energy to neural enhancement, every innovation is part of a larger tapestry of human progress. Musk's most ambitious dream is perhaps the most audacious, making humanity a multiplanetary species. SpaceX's Starship program is designed not just to explore space, but to carry humans to Mars, a vision once confined to science fiction. Imagine a colony on the Red Planet, domed habitats, advanced solar energy systems, rockets arriving with supplies, humans taking their first steps on Martian soil. Musk envisions a future where humanity is no longer tied to a single planet, creating a backup plan for civilization in case of earthly catastrophes. Critics question feasibility. Engineers warn of radiation, psychological challenges, and life support limitations. Musk responds with data, prototypes, and an unshakable belief in first principles problem solving. Every test flight, every design iteration, brings humanity closer to a dream that once seemed impossible. While space captures headlines, Musk's efforts on Earth are equally transformative. Tesla isn't just a car company, it is a catalyst for sustainable energy. Gigafactories produce batteries at unprecedented scale, powering not only electric vehicles but also homes and industries with renewable energy. Musk's vision is clear: reduce global dependence on fossil fuels and accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. SolarCity, Powerwall, and Tesla Energy products work in concert to create a vision of a world where energy is clean, efficient, and abundant. The impact is global. Countries, cities, and corporations are now adopting renewable energy solutions inspired by Musk's relentless push. This is innovation with purpose, a legacy designed not for profit alone, but for the survival of the planet. Musk's vision extends into the human mind. With Neuralink, he explores the frontier of brain-computer interfaces, aiming to enhance human cognition, treat neurological disorders, and even merge humans with artificial intelligence. AI is both an opportunity and a threat in Musk's eyes. He has warned repeatedly about unregulated AI, cautioning that without careful oversight, humanity could face existential risks. Neuralink is his proactive solution, a way to empower humans to keep pace with advanced AI, creating synergy instead of conflict. Musk's approach to AI demonstrates a consistent pattern. He tackles problems at their root and builds technology not just for convenience, but to secure the long-term survival and advancement of humankind. Musk's vision is as risky as it is bold. Colonizing Mars, advancing AI safely, and transforming global energy systems all carry massive technological, financial, and ethical challenges. But Musk embraces responsibility alongside risk. He invests personal wealth, time, and reputation to ensure these ventures are both ambitious and achievable. He embodies a principle he has repeated many times. When something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not in your favor. This combination of vision, risk tolerance, and responsibility distinguishes Musk from most entrepreneurs. He is not content with incremental gains, he seeks transformational impact on a global scale. Beyond his companies and innovations, Musk's impact lies in inspiring others. Millions of people around the world follow his work, study his methods, and dream of careers in technology, engineering, and space exploration because of him. His story demonstrates that one individual's vision can ignite global ambition, creating a ripple effect across industries, universities, and countries. Musk challenges not only his employees but the world to ask, what limits are we willing to challenge today? Elon Musk's legacy will not be measured merely by wealth or fame. It will be measured by how humanity evolves because of his vision. Will we drive electric cars instead of polluting vehicles? Will humans walk on Mars? Will our minds merge with artificial intelligence to expand cognition? These are not hypothetical questions, they are the blueprint of Musk's mission for the future. Musk teaches us that the future belongs to those who dare to dream audaciously, act relentlessly, and embrace the risks of transformative innovation. His story is a testament to human potential, a narrative of courage, imagination, and the relentless pursuit of a better world. The future of Elon Musk is not bound by Earth, by tradition, or by limits. It is a future shaped by ambition, intelligence, and the audacity to dream beyond what most dare to imagine. Through Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, and beyond, Musk seeks not just to succeed, but to rewrite the rules of possibility. And in doing so, he reminds humanity that the future is not given, it is built, one bold idea at a time. Elon Musk is not just an inventor or entrepreneur, he is a master of influence. In a world dominated by advertisements, billboards, and flashy campaigns, Musk has discovered a different formula: engagement, narrative, and psychological strategy. Musk understands that modern marketing isn't about pushing a product. It's about shaping perception, creating anticipation, and inviting the public to participate in a story. While most CEOs rely on marketing teams, Musk uses his own voice. Twitter, now X, is his stage, where he communicates directly with millions. A single post can spark global conversation, drive product hype, or shift market trends. Consider the Tesla Cybertruck unveiling. Musk shared bold, futuristic designs long before production began. Fans lined up, pre-orders surged, and media coverage exploded, all without traditional advertising. Musk's tweets are part conversation, part spectacle. They humanize him, draw attention, and build a global narrative that keeps Tesla, SpaceX, and other ventures at the forefront of public consciousness. One of Musk's marketing secrets is creating anticipation and urgency. He generates what psychologists call FOMO, fear of missing out, by revealing just enough information to excite curiosity, without giving everything away. Tesla Model S pre-orders are a perfect example. Months before production, fans lined up to secure a car they had never touched. SpaceX live streams attract millions watching rockets they know could fail. Musk knows that human psychology thrives on anticipation and participation. By teasing innovation, Musk transforms products and events into cultural phenomena, making them impossible to ignore. Musk doesn't just sell cars or rockets, he sells ideas and movements. Tesla represents sustainability. SpaceX embodies humanity's desire to explore space. Starlink promises global connectivity. This approach turns customers into evangelists, spreading the message, creating viral content, and amplifying Musk's vision far beyond traditional marketing channels. The result is self-sustaining hype. Musk doesn't need to advertise. People advertise for him through excitement, social sharing, and storytelling. Musk also leverages controversy to maintain visibility. His unconventional statements, provocative tweets, and public disagreements generate free global publicity. Critics may call it reckless, but Musk understands that attention amplifies impact. Whether it's a provocative meme, a bold prediction, or a challenge to regulators, every controversial act draws eyes to Musk's companies and ideas. In a noisy world, being unforgettable is a form of strategic marketing, and Musk has mastered this art. Perhaps Musk's greatest marketing tool is innovation itself. Tesla cars driving autonomously, rockets landing vertically, neural technology advancing human capability, these breakthroughs generate headlines, social media buzz, and global attention. Musk understands that revolutionary products market themselves. Every innovation becomes a story, every success a viral event. Unlike traditional marketing, Musk's approach is authentic and aspirational, inspiring curiosity, admiration, and desire. Musk's strategy goes beyond products and media. He cultivates a community of loyal followers, who celebrate successes, forgive failures, and evangelize his vision. This cult-like following is built on storytelling, authenticity, and shared aspiration. People feel like they are part of Musk's journey, witnessing history, shaping the future, and contributing to something larger than themselves. Musk proves that modern marketing isn't about selling, it's about creating an experience, a vision, and a movement that people want to be part of. Elon Musk teaches us that marketing in the 21st century is about psychology, story, and participation. Be authentic, Musk speaks in his own voice, not a corporate script. Engage directly, social media allows him to bypass traditional channels. Leverage innovation, revolutionary products create organic buzz. Embrace controversy wisely, bold statements capture attention. Build movements, not customers, fans become evangelists, expanding reach. These principles explain why Musk's ventures dominate headlines and inspire millions, often without spending billions on traditional advertising. Elon Musk is more than a CEO or entrepreneur, he is a master storyteller, a psychological strategist, and a modern marketing genius. Through social media, innovation, and bold narrative, he doesn't just sell products, he shapes culture, inspires movements, and creates global phenomena. Musk's influence reminds us that in today's world, vision, engagement, and authenticity are more powerful than billboards, ads, or conventional campaigns. His story is proof that the right narrative, told boldly and consistently, can capture the hearts and minds of millions, and change the world in the process. Elon Musk's journey has never been smooth. His story is not just about innovation and triumph, it is a narrative of unrelenting challenges, failures, and the resilience to rise again. Musk's successes are often measured against a backdrop of seemingly insurmountable setbacks. And yet, he continues to push boundaries, proving that resilience is as critical as vision. Every visionary path is littered with obstacles. For Musk, these challenges were never deterrents, they were tests, a measure of his determination to reshape industries and the future itself. In 2017, Tesla faced what insiders called production hell. The Model 3, designed to be an affordable electric car for the masses, was plagued with bottlenecks, automation failures, and supply chain issues. Musk faced a personal and professional crisis. Millions of pre-orders hung in the balance, investors were anxious, and the media questioned his leadership. Yet instead of stepping back, Musk immersed himself in the problem, sleeping on the factory floor, personally supervising assembly lines, and troubleshooting every bottleneck. The result? Tesla not only met its production goals but emerged stronger and more efficient, demonstrating that resilience under pressure can transform failure into triumph. SpaceX's path was similarly fraught with risk. The first 3 Falcon 1 rockets failed to reach orbit, each failure threatening the company's survival. Musk poured his personal fortune into these missions. He faced the real possibility of bankruptcy, with both Tesla and SpaceX teetering on the edge. Yet, he persisted, motivated by the larger vision of making humanity multiplanetary. On the fourth attempt, Falcon 1 succeeded. The breakthrough validated Musk's philosophy: every failure is a lesson, not a defeat. SpaceX would go on to achieve reusable rockets, unprecedented cost reductions, and global recognition, all built on the foundation of resilience through setbacks. Musk's journey is not only technical but also publicly scrutinized. He has faced relentless criticism from investors, media, regulators, and the general public. Tesla stock volatility, rocket explosions, and controversial statements all invited scrutiny. For most leaders, this pressure would be overwhelming. For Musk, it became a tool for growth. He learned to separate productive criticism from noise, using feedback to refine his strategies while staying true to his vision. His ability to maintain focus under constant pressure illustrates a core lesson: resilience is the backbone of transformative leadership. Resilience often requires personal sacrifice. Musk has publicly acknowledged the toll his work takes on his personal life. Long hours, high stress, and constant travel have strained relationships and tested his endurance. Yet he accepts these sacrifices as part of a greater mission. For Musk, the stakes are not just profit, but impact, changing industries, advancing humanity, and creating a legacy that extends beyond his lifetime. His story reminds us that extraordinary achievement rarely comes without extraordinary effort. What distinguishes Musk is not that he avoids failure, but that he transforms failure into momentum. Production delays at Tesla became lessons in efficiency. Rocket explosions at SpaceX became teachable moments that paved the way for successful reusability. Each setback is an opportunity to innovate, improve, and inspire. Musk's approach demonstrates a profound truth: resilience is not just enduring adversity, it is converting adversity into advantage. Musk's story provides a blueprint for anyone facing challenges. Persist relentlessly, even when failure seems inevitable. Embrace learning, each setback is a chance to improve. Take calculated risks, bold moves often carry the greatest reward. Stay true to vision, distractions and criticism are inevitable, but purpose must guide action. Sacrifice wisely, extraordinary goals require extraordinary effort. Through resilience, Musk has turned doubt into belief, failure into achievement, and vision into reality. His journey is proof that success is rarely linear, and resilience is what transforms dreams into history. Elon Musk's story is not just one of innovation and vision, it is a testament to human resilience. He faces setbacks, criticism, and risk with unflinching determination, transforming challenges into catalysts for progress. Musk teaches us that failure is not the end, but a necessary chapter in the pursuit of greatness. The path to extraordinary achievement is paved with obstacles, but with resilience, courage, and relentless focus, even the impossible becomes possible. In every Tesla, every Falcon 9, and every Neuralink prototype, we see the triumph of persistence over adversity, and the power of a mind that refuses to yield. Elon Musk's story is not just a chronicle of inventions and companies. It is a narrative of impact, vision, and enduring legacy, a story of one individual reshaping the world through audacity, innovation, and relentless drive. Visuals: young engineers watching rockets launch, Tesla fans sharing experiences, students inspired by Musk's journey. His influence extends far beyond the products he creates. Musk has changed how the world thinks about technology, energy, transportation, and even human potential. Musk has a unique ability to redefine entire industries. Tesla transformed the automotive world, proving that electric vehicles could be desirable, efficient, and mainstream. The company forced established automakers to rethink their strategies, accelerating the transition to sustainable energy. SpaceX disrupted the aerospace industry by making rockets reusable, reducing costs, and inspiring a new generation of private space ventures. Suddenly, space was not just the domain of governments, it became a frontier for entrepreneurs and innovators. Through audacious vision and calculated risk, Musk demonstrates that industry standards can be rewritten when imagination meets relentless execution. Musk's impact is not limited to tangible products. He has inspired millions around the world, students, engineers, entrepreneurs, and dreamers alike. Young innovators now ask, what impossible challenge can I take on? Musk's story shows that failure is not a barrier, but a stepping stone, that ambition is not reckless, but necessary, and that vision without action remains fantasy. By embodying courage, resilience, and audacity, Musk has become a symbol of possibility, encouraging the next generation to challenge boundaries and reshape the world. Elon Musk's journey offers profound lessons for anyone striving for greatness. Vision matters above all. Musk shows that the ability to imagine a better future is the foundation of all innovation. Work relentlessly. Extraordinary achievements demand extraordinary effort. Musk's dedication sets a benchmark for commitment and discipline. Embrace risk. Bold ideas involve high stakes, but calculated risks can yield unprecedented rewards. Learn from failure. Musk transforms setbacks into opportunities, proving that resilience is the key to long-term success. Engage the world. By communicating directly with the public and creating movements, Musk shows that influence is as important as invention. Think globally. His projects address planetary-scale problems, energy, transportation, space exploration, reminding us to dream bigger than our immediate surroundings. These lessons extend beyond entrepreneurship. They apply to life, personal growth, and human potential, offering a roadmap for anyone aiming to leave a mark on the world. Musk has become more than a CEO, he is a cultural phenomenon. His actions, tweets, and innovations spark global conversations, shape media narratives, and even influence investor behavior. Beyond business, Musk influences social consciousness, inspiring awareness of sustainable energy, space exploration, and AI ethics. He challenges society to think differently, embrace change, and act boldly, forcing individuals, companies, and governments to adapt to a rapidly evolving world. In this sense, Musk's legacy is as much cultural as it is technological. Elon Musk's legacy will be measured not merely by wealth, fame, or patents. It will be measured by how he reshaped industries, inspired generations, and expanded humanity's horizon. Tesla changed how we drive and think about energy. SpaceX changed how we explore space. Neuralink challenges our understanding of the human brain and the limits of intelligence. Starlink promises to connect the world in ways previously unimaginable. Musk's influence is enduring because it combines audacity, execution, and vision. He doesn't just dream, he acts, and his actions create ripple effects across the globe. Elon Musk reminds us of the boundless potential of human imagination and effort. His story illustrates that innovation is not just about ideas, it's about courage, resilience, and the determination to defy limits. Musk's life encourages us to ask difficult questions. What challenges are we avoiding because they seem impossible? How can our efforts today shape the world tomorrow? Are we daring enough to leave a meaningful legacy? The legacy of Musk is a call to action, to dream boldly, work relentlessly, and act courageously. Elon Musk's journey is the story of a man who refuses to accept limits, who transforms vision into reality, and who inspires the world to imagine the impossible. His impact stretches across industries, cultures, and generations. His lessons echo far beyond the boardroom, urging us to pursue greatness with courage, resilience, and audacity. Musk teaches us that true legacy is not measured in possessions, accolades, or influence alone, but in how one shapes the future for humanity. In the end, Elon Musk is more than an entrepreneur. He is a symbol of possibility, a testament to human potential, and a reminder that when vision meets relentless action, the world itself can be transformed.